Hey, what's up guys, back with another video for the E30. Just going to be showing you guys the process for cleaning the glass and sealing the glass. So obviously when you're driving, the rain's going to beat off just like it should, you know, to help you with the visibility. And just when it comes to detailing your car, if you like to keep your E30 clean, this is definitely something you're going to want to do. So I'm going to show you all the products I'm going to be using down here, and we're just going to do the E30 like I said. The reason I'm doing this mainly is because I'm doing the louvers. So the reason I want to do that is obviously it's going to help me keep it clean, or when it comes to keeping the car clean with the louvers on, since they're not coming off, it's a lot easier to clean it with like a foam cannon and pretty much get everything off and then just let it beat off and then probably blow dry it. So it saves me a lot more time of cleaning, so you know, try to get under the louvers to get a rag up in there or whatever. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this process, and if you do want to do this on your E30, I'm just going to show you how I do it. This is my first time doing any kind of glass polishing or anything on the car. All the glass is super dirty, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. But we're going to look at all the glass. The car hasn't been washed in probably like a year and a half now, just because of the 5-speed swap, and it's just been down for clutch problems. So anyways, I'm going to show you all the glass, and then I'll give you like some little test sounds or whatever, what the actual glass sounds like, because it's definitely got some etched on stuff on there. So alright, so we'll take a look at the back window. I'm just going to manual focus because it's just going to focus on the inside. As you can see, the glass is really dirty, and I'll do like some sound tests, like you can hear like how much stuff's on it. Of course it's not been cleaned, I got to do all that, but still just the visibility isn't really great because the glass is just super dirty. As you can see, the glass on the side definitely very dirty, and I'll probably take off this little decal down here, but the front window is probably the worst because, like I said, this car hasn't been washed in many months, just because it's been in garage, or been in the garage since like last summer, and I've had it out a couple of times, but just ran into clutch problems. But the front window is definitely the dirtiest. You can see where I have my old banner. You can see all the, pretty much that's the part that was cut out, so that's like the dirty part, which I thought was pretty funny. But this glass has definitely seen better days. Like I said, I've never done this, and I've had the car for 13 years, so probably help if I actually had the glass on, or the light on. But like I said, we're just going to go ahead and clean this glass up, and I'm going to show you the process of how to do it. So I'm going to show you over here what I got, and let's get the show on the road. Alright, so we're going to start off with the glass polishing pads, which I got. Everything right now is from Griots, except for like the clay bars and some small things. But we have the Griots Garage 6.5 glass polishing pads. They do have 3-inch version if you do have a smaller DA, but I just have the good old-fashioned Chicago electric one from Harbor Freight. The DA, I already got one of the pads on there. These pads are different than like normal paint correcting pads, so if you're doing this process, you can do it by hand, but obviously you get better results doing this with a DA polisher. It just makes it a lot faster as well. But basically we're going to use the clay bar and some glass cleaner first to clean the windows. Obviously we're going to clean the windows with the glass cleaner, which this is what I use, the Griots Garage Ultimate Premium Glass Cleaner. Love this stuff, foams up nicely, cleans really well. And then we're going to just go ahead and do the clay bar like I said. And then the third process is the fine glass polish, which I just got not too long ago. And then after that, it gets the glass sealant, which is basically like Rain-X, you know, any kind of product like that. So then I just got some the Griots Garage glass cleaning towels. Just got a couple of those. Probably just going to focus on the back window right now. I'll do that first since it's the cleanest, and I want to get the louvers on, so I'm just going to do that first. Then I just got some cheap microfiber rags from Walmart, so nothing too crazy there. It's just to polish all the glass and everything. Then I have one of these little microfiber applicators for obviously putting the glass sealant on. So I'm going to take before and after pictures as well. Plus I'm going to do a little water test, just how the water comes down off of it. And then I'll do one after the car is all done, even though we're in the garage. But I'll do that first, and then we can start cleaning all the glass and get the show on the road. So we'll do just a little water test. I don't want to make a mess in here, because obviously the car's not outside, but this is what it looks like normally. As you can see, it just goes down in streaks, nothing too crazy. And it's a little clean, but it's just not really what it should be. So when the car gets wrapped, I definitely want everything to work correctly. That's a little before test, and like I said, I'll do an after test as well. Alright, so like I said, I got my my little external recorder, as you can see over here probably. But I'm just going to give you like a close-up sound of what the glass sounds like before this process and before it's cleaned. I mean, the back glass has been cleaned once, but you can still hear a lot of imperfections and you know, problems with the glass, or just stuff that's etched into it. Because obviously this is a 30-year-old car, or more than 30-year-old, and I've never done this to the car or anything besides, you know, just washing the car and cleaning the glass normally. So now you can hear all that stuff. So basically the clay bar will fix a lot of this, but obviously we're here to get all the water spots out and all the hard water spots. So we'll do a side glass. There's just a lot of resistance on the glass itself. You can't really run your hand across it. It doesn't glide or anything, so just wanted to give you a little sound test. Alright guys, so the first step of this process is obviously cleaning the glass. So you can use any kind of glass cleaner and just a microfiber towel or whatever. But since my glass was filthy and the car hasn't been washed in over a year, I just decided to do the glass twice just to make sure the glass is as clean as it could be with a normal cleaning. So depending on how dirty your glass is or how clean it is, you can just, you know, whatever makes it look visibly clean. Alright, so the next process is the clay bar. You can use different types of clay bars. You know, any kind of clay bar does the trick. They have paint cleaning clay bars, they have glass cleaning clay bars, or even synthetic ones that you can pick up. I just went ahead and sprayed the glass down with the glass cleaner again, put some more on my clay bar, and just went in a crosshatch pattern just to make sure I got all the contaminants. And as you can see, the clay bar, once it gets all the contaminants off, all that black stuff comes off. So that's how you know your glass is dirty, if all the black stuff comes off after you do your clay bar process. Now this process isn't needed, but I just went ahead and taped off the rubber seals around the glass, because when I'm doing the DA polishing, obviously I want to get as close as I can to the edge with the DA polisher, so I don't want to get all that stuff all over the trim and have to take an extra step just to get that off the rubber. It's a lot easier to just use some painter's tape or some masking tape, whatever you got. Alright, so the glass is all clean, clay barred and everything. Feels pretty decent still, but everything's all taped off. Basically I just tape off the seal just so stuff doesn't get all over it, and I gotta, you know, buff it off. And it's just rubber, so the tape will come off easy and not really leave any residue. I am just going to use some masking tape next time, but for now I'm just going to use this painter's tape because that's all I have with me right now. But the glass definitely looks a lot better and feels a lot better. But like I said, there's still some stuff that's etched into the glass. Of course, glass is a really hard thing to polish. It's because it's a really hard surface, so if there's anything too deep, like, or too hard on there with water spots, you can't get them all out. But this is definitely going to help out a lot when it comes to the actual visibility and, you know, just shedding the water. We're gonna go ahead and get the DA polisher set up over here and get the fine glass polish and do this process, and we should be pretty good. So we're gonna get the fine glass polish on the DA and start doing the process. So when I applied the polish to the pad, I just went in a little circular motion and put a little bit on. You don't want to put too much on because it's going to clog your pad up, but you don't want to have not enough where you run out of product when you're doing your pass. So you're going to want to take your DA polisher, if you do have one, and just start off on a medium speed just to spread the product out, and then after you get the And then after you get the product spread out, you're going to want to bump it up to about a 6 or 7, whatever yours goes up to, and just keep a steady arm pressure. You don't want to go too fast, but you don't want to go too slow either. And just go ahead and do your crosshatch pattern. I just went down and then up, while also overlapping each one of your passes to make sure you have the best coverage. Then you just want to work the product in until it's all evenly covered as much as you can get with the pad. After you buff off the excess polish like you would like a normal polish, go ahead and inspect the glass, and if there are any more water spots, you can go ahead and do it again. I just did 2 passes just to make sure I got everything on the glass. Alright, so we're switched back to the wide angle, and the glass is now polished. Came out really great. I see no water spots anymore. It was honestly a really fast process as well. And as you can see, there's some on the tape. That's why I taped off the rubber. Just makes cleanup a lot easier. And obviously it just comes right off. So we're going to do the glass sealant now. So I got that and just a little microfiber little applicator pad. So now when we do this, it's gonna be pretty simple to do. You just put a little bit on the pad and then go ahead and do your crosshatch pattern, just like you would do with normal polish or anything. You let the first coat haze up just like normal polish, and then you go ahead and do a second coat with the crosshatch pattern as well. And then after that is fully cured and starts to haze up, then you just buff it off. So let's get it done. Alright, so she's hazed up nicely, so let's go ahead and polish her off, and then I'll do the other side, and then we can do another water test. I'm not sure if you could see that on camera, like how good it's going to come up, but no water spots whatsoever. The only problem with the glass is just the inside. That's because of the tint on the car, but no more water spots. Alright, so the glass is all done, sealed, polished, all that good stuff. So got the handy dandy water bottle. Just gonna go ahead and give it a little test because I don't want to make a mess in here, but look at that. Goes off like nothing even happened. Yeah. So she definitely made a big difference. So tomorrow and the next day or whatever, I'll get the rest of the glass done, and then all the glass will be done on E30, and should help cleaning and keeping the glass clean and all that good stuff. So Alright, so like I said, I can't find my stupid mic, but this is how the glass came out. Came out super nice. As you can see, you can pretty much see the reflection of everything in it. I can't really give you like a test of the water spots that were on there, just because I don't have the correct lighting. But all the water spots that were there are now gone. I've looked over everything with the light. It polished out really nice and easy. I like that stuff. So the glass polish is really nice. It is a, like I said, it is a water-based product, so you do get a little bit of dust, but everything's all done. All the dirty stuff right here, that's on the inside, got clean. But that's how it came out. Looks sick. Take the other side. These actually didn't take me too long. I expected it to take me a lot longer to do these, but honestly, I just used the DA polisher and kind of just went up as far as I could, put the pads, and then use an applicator pad to, you know, get the corners and around the edge of the window and all the corners on the bottom. So other than that, it came out really nice. And you could tell a difference as soon as you polish it. It's just a lot more, there's not really any resistance when you glide your hand down it, just like the same thing if you would do paint. So but yeah, just trying to give you some close-ups. See right through there. The tint on this car is pretty garbage. It needs all replaced, but still came out very nice for what it is. So guys, if you like this little video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I know a lot of people aren't E30 people if you guys are watching this, but this is just something I would wanted to do. This is just something I wanted to do to the E30 for a long time, ever since I saw the product and saw the video when they started coming out. So I'm definitely super happy with the project. Alright, so that's the end of the episode. When you do this project, it is good to get brand new wipers if your wipers are a little bit older, just so it glides across the glass easier. But that's pretty much it. This is something you should definitely do to E30 if you want to keep it clean and damn it, if you want to keep it clean and be able to just drive in the rain without having to use our wipers too much, or just keep those water spots off. The polish isn't really a necessary step. You don't have to do it, but definitely is something that does help. Like I said, it helps with the smoothness of the glass. And if you're going to do this project, you might as well do the whole thing and do the clay bar and the polish and the glass sealant as well. So I'll leave links down below to all the products and everything, and I'll leave a link to my my wheel well for the build if you guys are interested in the E30's build. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys do this project, let me know down below what you guys thought about it, and if this video did help you out on doing the project itself. But anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. Peace.